So I lead an organization that is global, that works with universities around the world in three broad areas. We provide technology, so universities and schools buy our technology to run their school for administrative purposes, academic purposes, and research purposes. So everything from the boring stuff of paying the bills and getting the students registered to creative uses of technology to actually do teaching and learning. And then the third part with research can do everything from high-performance computing and simulations to the retrieval and storage of large data structures and data sets for scientific research. And the second part, though, in terms of outside of what I'll call the sales business, is what we call education strategic programs. So the Campus Ambassador program, the Center of Excellence program, our academic equipment grants that we do, those are all managed by my team, because we have a strong belief at Sun, being born out of the academic environment, that today's student is tomorrow's developer and tomorrow's customers. So students don't buy our products today, but they need to learn and understand our technology and our approach so that when they do graduate, then they can build that into the businesses that they go into and perhaps even build themselves. So our group's responsible for all three: sales, marketing, as well as the strategic programs of education. I like to say that we operate it as a nonprofit, meaning the administrative computing needs of the university we treat like a regular business, and then we take the profit, if you will, from the administrative side of computing and invest that back into the academic and research side. So it's a virtuous cycle, because universities and schools understand that we are helping sustain the primary mission, but we need the universities to also buy our technology to run their school, and so we look at it as a complete business, and it is a profitable business for Sun, but we do give a lot back to the community as a result. Certainly part of what we do is we make things available for free. Even before we open sourced all of our software, we made our software available for academic and research use for free. Today we make all of our training available to universities for free, so both for faculty and staff as well as students. A company like Sun does a lot of teaching and training of our commercial customers on our technology. So we have a lot of instructor-led training as well as computer-based training that we provide to corporations to do that. And so what we've done is we've made that all available to universities so they can use it to teach students or faculty or staff. Actually, the most important thing, though, that we do is not the greatly reduced pricing and the grants and all that, but it's a meeting like this where we bring people together from around the world, and what we call today, the old word for that was special interest group. So you heard about the preservation and archiving special interest group, and that's basically you get customers who share a common problem that doesn't yet have a solution to, that they know that working with a company like Sun and our technology assets and capabilities will be able to help solve that problem. And so we have about 5 or 6 different communities like that are focused on unique problems of academic and research computing, and that's probably the thing that we give back to education more than anything else, is just that ability to connect. You come to this meeting and you can, in a very small space, walk around the world. We've got people from Asia and Europe and the Americas all here, and it's a great opportunity to make those connections and do further community work once they go back to their home universities and schools. I'm going to do a comparison between the U.S. and developing economies, and Scott referred to it in his remarks in today's conference. In developing economies, I think they view what they call ICT, information and communications technology skills, as much more fundamental to kind of the economic engine of the country. They view our industry as the possibility of helping advance their economic development. So there seems to be a greater willingness to work with a company like Sun, whereas I think in the U.S. sometimes people take it for granted. They assume that there's a lot of technology business in the economy already, And I think they don't understand that the rest of the world is watching and investing in their educational systems. And so in some ways for the U.S., we better watch out because the rest of the world is investing in valuing education and in education in technology in a way that we take for granted here. So I think that's one of the major differences. I think there's just, in the developing economy, there is an embrace and a willingness and an excitement about potential, the hope that technology can advance the economy.
Right.